that Team Lavallee, Polaris, Francis Peltier, Theo Poirier out of course, the Woody's Racing team. Seen a couple of people on the podium already today. His teammate taking a win, and another one of his teammates second. Jay Lauren, Travis Kern on an Artie Cat, Boline, Taylor Cole, Tyler Uman. Your front row ends up with Andy Payne. Then in the back row, Evan Nutt, Corbin Anderson, Cameron Anderson, Mulder Knotts, and Bailey Forrest. It's a good field.
Yeah, the Andersons have visited the podium. They're going to have their work cut out for them to do it from the back row here in this one.
Yeah, matter of fact, Corbin took third in our last race, round 6 at Canterbury, which would have been 2 weeks ago. See if he can get himself back on the podium from the back row. That makes it extra tough. Now, we should make note, we're looking at 18 laps here, and that's going to make it really exciting.
All right, let's get a pre-race update from Haley.
The definition of resilience, Hunter Patno, he's coming out here in the Pro-Lite final. He had an incident earlier on tonight, and it looks like he may have sustained an injury to his wrist. Well, that's not the case. He went out and put on a show in the heat races, and he's here, ready to rip in the Pro-Lite final. Looking forward to see what he can do. When I asked him, you know, what's going on, he brushed it off as if to say, ain't no thing. So he's about to put on a show here coming up in Pro-Lite.
You know, I saw him, Mike, after he got off the sled back in the pit area after that incident that Haley was talking about. And I don't know if it was a look of concern on his face or a look of annoyance.
Right, and you know, everybody thought it was his wrist. I talked to him personally, and he said it was his shoulder. Came off the sled, and his shoulder hit the running board, and he said, yeah, it hurt. I put some ice on it. I've been over for some therapy in the FXR mobile medical tent. Everything checked out, and boy, he's ready to go. So here's the big question. Can he put another number one in that podium and win 6 out of 7?
Yeah. Francis Peltier, the only other Pro-Lite rider to capture a final in Amsoil Championship Snocross competition powered by Ram this season. So will it be one of those riders, or could somebody new break through? Maybe. It could be Riley Bester's night, and he is lined up right alongside your top qualifier, Pat Note, on that inside lane that Hunter used to get the whole shot in both of his qualifying rounds earlier tonight.
Looking at moving something down here in the far end, so just something safety that they're looking at. Of course, that's always our number one concern in racing, so we'll get that checked out and be ready to race here very shortly. This is a big field, 15 sleds, 18 laps, and again, we know that whoever's leading this is going to run into lappers. So whoever it is, whether it's, you know, Hunter Patno, Riley Bester, Francis Peltier, whoever that may be, you know, it's not like they're going to be able to go out front, run and hide. They are going to have some traffic that they're going to have to deal with, and that creates opportunity, who's ever in that second, third, fourth, fifth spot, to try to capitalize and make up some ground.
Now, getting the whole shot is one thing, but if you don't really break out with much of a hole shot, if it's a tight pack of sleds going into that corner, Mike, it is going to be a jam fest.
And there's your number one qualifier right there. If you remember, when we watched him in his last round of qualifying, that's where he lined up. He had the hole shot. He went on to win.
All right, so the engines were to life here at the starting line, about ready to send 15 sleds at it in your Pro-Lite final here at the U.S. Air Force Snocross National here in Deadwood. Will it be Patno? Will it be Pelletier? Will it be somebody brand new on the top step of the podium here tonight in Deadwood? We are about to find out, and we are about to go under starters' orders for your Pro-Lite final. Oh, and a great start from the middle there for Francis Peltier, but coming from the outside, it looks like it might be Andy Payne with the stud boy hole shot 4 wide into the first turn.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Payne didn't have the best line going into this corner. And if you watch on the outside, that's Peltier. Peltier working his way, and Patno. And look look who's out front.
Wow, Hunter managed to skate through there when everybody else was flying into the corner, and you can see how tight they are jammed up in the middle of the pack.
You know, Peltier was doing quite well. He got stuffed in that corner, and now Peltier, I think, is going to slide back into about fourth place. So you take a look at this. Peltier got a good hole shot. He had position, moves out there. Jay Lure in second. Riley Bester, who's your number 2 qualifier, currently sitting in third.
And Peltier slides in right behind Riley Bester, so that is where the action is. Lure keeping the sled nose high as they sail across the ramp, tripling down into the Skidoo and Sunoco corner.
Both those guys on Polaris is, of course, Peltier on a Skidoo. Jay Lure racing for the KC Motorsports team, while Riley Bester switching from an Arctic Cat to a Polaris this year. And there's Team Lavallee. Look at Peltier.
Yeah, I made a nice undercut there coming off the corner and puts the power down on that Rockstar Makita Skidoo. He'll jump down to the inside lane here. And Riley Bester tries to come back at him on the outside, but I think Peltier's got him here for the position.
Yeah, Riley needs to duck underneath here. That could be a good move for him going down into this corner. Peltier covers it. He could have maybe come underneath. It may have been a little rubbing, but like we said, this is a tight racetrack, and sometimes you're going to have to do that.
We almost had the opportunity there for a pick and roll because Peltier was right up the backside of Jay Lure when they came into that corner, and Riley had been able to get the run off the outside. He would have had it.
Well, we watch them as they continue to make their way around here. Like you said, that's the battle for second and third. And all the while, this race going on, Hunter Patnoe starting to lengthen out that lead, 3.5 seconds. But look at that. There goes Patnoe around the corner. And it isn't going to be long. He's going to be running into lappers with probably 10 laps left to go.
You know, we talked earlier about this being the contact sport, especially here on this bull ring track, literally inside the bull ring here at Deadwood. And yeah, second time there in the FXR corner in as many laps that Peltier hung the chrome horn there on Jay Lure, and Lure responded by roosting right in the bush.
That's that battle for second and third yet that we keep watching. And I keep making reference to Hunter Patnoe, and Hunter Patnoe now has, boy, this is going to be a big lead, almost 6 seconds. So, and he may need that because he's going to be in lappers soon, and he's going to have to fight his way through them. And while he's doing that, that's going to allow these two guys to make up some ground, both together. Even though they're battling for second and third, they're going to make up ground on your race later.
And we're closing in on the halfway point. And as Patnoe closes in on the lappers, to put that in perspective, he's going to spend half his race fighting through traffic.
Yeah, and you know, that's not always easy when you've got people, and now he's in lappers right here. So he first, there's Cameron Anderson in 15. Let's see how Patnoe works to get around him, and Anderson gives him some room so he's able to go around. But now he's got Tyler Ruben in front of him, and now Tyler moves over too, and you can be sure that they'll be waving that blue flag, telling him, hey, move over. Let's let your leader through. So while Hunter Patnoe is trying to work through lappers, now you got these two guys trying to make up some ground.
Yeah, that's Jay Lure, who continues to hang on to second. And Jay has been fast all day, had great qualifying runs coming into this race. He was the number 5 qualifier. And then Peltier has got close enough to tap him on the backside a couple of times here through the FXR corner. That's the only spot on the racetrack that he's able to get.
He got a yellow down in the corner.
Yeah.
That was 7:14. That was the
wait a minute. Pass on the inside. There goes Peltier. He got him for second there, Mike.
And you know, that may have been set up by this yellow down in the corner because Jay had to check up a little bit. That gave Peltier an opportunity to find a line, and Peltier able to make his way around. So again, you know, a nice move by Francis Peltier. Lure now in third. Patnoe still out in front. We'll try to find him where he's trying to make his way through this lap field.
And now it's going to be Laura and the rest of them who are going to be chasing the same lappers as well as Hunter heads over the ramp triple down here into what is turns 3 and 4. That's the Skidoo Sunoco portion of the track here as he will pull up alongside and try to put Bailey Force down lap here.
Trying to watch our telemetry, and unfortunately, Hunter Patnoe's telemetry not working. It'd be interesting to see how, you know, this lap may be shaped
Freaking
off.
flying.
So we'll watch that closely, but Patnoe continuing to try to work his way through lappers. There's the number 17. That would be Corbin Anderson. And Corbin currently sitting in ninth, so, you know, he's gotten around about not quite half the field, but Pat Node continuing to make his way around this racetrack.
Well, you just said the word half the field. How about half a lap?
Yeah.
That's what the advantage is right now between Pat Node and second place running Peltier.
Trying to keep an eye on where Pat Node is and where Peltier is, because we don't have a lap differential, and it's not quite half a lap. So I would say probably 10 seconds, somewhere in that time frame.
Now Riley Bester trying to dig his way through there as well, as he's trying to run up there and possibly get up into a podium position as your race leader Pat Node working lap number 16 of the 18-year. He'll see 2 to go when they come by on the Amsoil finish line jump. You can see the roost flying in the air everywhere here. He's dealing with some of it now as, again, he's got lappers to contend with. He'll switch up his line here and try to go where the lappers aren't.
I know with racers before that when they're up front, they ride like you would not believe. But when they get in traffic like this and then they've got to face the rules, it's a different story. They struggle a little bit. White flag out, 1 lap left to go for your race leader. Boy, look at him. Oh, man, did he take a face fall.
Yeah, he's got a half a lap left to run. He's across the rim triple. Whoa!
Oh!
Huge job for Pat Node.
Wow, and let's see if he's got enough distance to get back.
He's still gonna win.
Fired. Like I said, that big lead, he could end up winning this race even after coming off.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely flat out amazing, and it's true. Despite the huge over-the-bar endo, the win in the Pro-Lite final goes to Hunter Pat Node. What an insane finish.
Well, you've got something to tell the grandkids, that's for sure. What a win for him.
That was just simply unbelievable. Everything looked routine, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Pat Node over the bars, and still manages to collect himself, get back on the sled, refire it, pull away, and still get the win over Francis Peltier. Holy cow. Hunter Pat Node, I think he had everybody's heart stopping there on that one, but he picks up the win in the Pro-Lite final, and we'll hear from him when we come back here on the CBS Sports Network. That was insane. I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Yeah, that was some good racing.
Yeah.
He just he really had to gather it up. It'll be interesting to hear the conversation that he has with Haley about how he was able to hold on there. That's incredible.
Yeah, give a call out to Jay Lura, who winds up taking the final step on the podium with a third place finish there, as Hunter is making his way over towards the podium area right now. Again, congratulations from the team. Just unreal racing here. There's Jay, he's got the helmet off, big smile. Ah, yeah, that's the best hug right there, is the podium hug. Yeah, everybody getting in on the act here to congratulate Jay. It's his first podium of the season. Francis Peltier getting the Rockstar hat from one of the team members here, getting ready to head up to the podium. High fives all the way around here along the fence.
You know, they're high-fiving down there, too. We wanted to congratulate Hunter Pat Node not only on his win, but Hunter Pat Node with the Pertec fast lap of the race. Hunter ran a 22.272. That's getting around this racetrack, boy. I'll tell you what, we've seen a lot of 23-second. We talked about Elias Ischel running a sub-23-second, a 22-second lap. That is a nice lap, almost sub-22, 22.272. Congratulations, Hunter Pat Node, for the Pertec fast lap of the race. working his way, and Patnode. And look who's out front. So while Hunter Patnode trying to work through lappers, now you got these two guys trying to make up some ground.
Oh, wait a minute. Pass on the inside. There goes Peltier. He got him for second there, Mike. He's got a half a lap left to run. He's across the rim triple. Whoa, he's up and slip. Huge job for Patno. Isn't that amazing? It's true. Despite the huge over-the-bar endo, the win in the Pro-Lite final goes to Hunter Patno.
Hunter Patnode. Oh my goodness, an exciting race for you, but some even more exciting there on that last lap.
Yeah, you know, I was right behind the lapper, and he checked up last minute, and I kind of hesitated checking up, and I kind of went right in the middle, and then I cased it pretty hard, and it sent me pretty good, so.
But a strong performance nonetheless here in Pro-Lite. This is Hunter Patnode, your winner.
Yeah, cased it. I think that may be the understatement of the season so far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready here, I think, in a couple of moments to meet our top three and bring them to the podium after a very exciting Pro-Lite final.
And again, we, hearing from Hunter how he got stunned out there. You know what? Congratulations to Hunter. Pertec fastest lap, 22.272. That's making it around this racetrack. Let's introduce you to the top three here in the Pro-Lite final. In third place out of Holly, Minnesota, racing for Polaris Fly Racing, WPS, and Walker Evans Shocks. On the 217 Polaris, Jay Lura. In second place, Anna Skidoo out of Quebec, Canada, racing for Makita Rockstar Skidoo, NSK, GMC Trucks, and Warner Racing, Francis Peltier. And your winner, out of Harlan, Vermont, racing for Amsoil, the U.S. Air Force, Skidoo, Climb, and Milwaukee 2s. He's racing with Sharing Speed Sports on the 208 Skidoo, Hunter Patnode. Let's go down to Haley, who's with our top three finishers. Haley?
Jay Lura, your third place finisher. Jay, as you were approaching lap traffic, you were amid a good battle there. But as you see lap traffic coming, did you see it as a challenge or an advantage? And how do you feel you navigated it?
I don't really think it disadvantaged me or gave me an advantage. I just put my head down and keep charging. It was hard to see out there with that roost, and yeah.
A challenge, no doubt. Who would you like to thank for putting you up here?
I'd like to thank Casey Motorsports for sure. They've been behind my back. I struggled last year, my first year in Pro-Lite, and had a rough start this year, and I felt good all day today. So Polaris, Lucas Oil, Walker Evans, Stud Boy, my mom and dad, 139 Designs, Rock Speed FX, Western Power Sports, Venom, Ride X 365, Motion Pro, Stutzman Harley Davidson, Fly Racing, everyone, my whole family that came out, friends and family watching me, supporting me. I'm so pumped on this first podium, so I hope to keep it going throughout the year.
Congratulations, hopefully more to come. This is Jay Lura, your third place finisher. Francis Pelletier, you know, you made that pass right before finding lap traffic. How critical was it that you made that move when you did?
I was like face full of snow. I just see that he brake. I tried to brake, but I hesitated so much I don't want to crash. So right away I doubled there, and I knew I was second, but I lose so much like momentum at the beginning trying to go around, and the track is really small and the roost is really bad. So I go short like everywhere. I had such a bad ride out there. So I want to thank the whole team, Warner Racing, Makita Tools, Rockstar Energy, Skidoo, big thanks to those guys. NSK, GMC Quick Trip, Enzo KYB. I came short everywhere. That's not still ending good, so I had some good suspension this weekend. A big thanks to Speed Rex. We're trying to so much everything and clutching to get in front, but the straightaway is so long. We came at the end like right beside, so somewhere you have to turn. Thank you.
Just how hungry does a night like this make you to reclaim that top spot hopefully tomorrow night?
No, it just was a good time. Like I hold on. That's the best part of the day.
A job well done. Francis Peltier, your second place finisher. Hunter Patnode, a dominating performance to you and much excitement and much drama. Give us a reaction to that one.
Yeah, sorry. I was just super excited to get the whole shot. Thor's had the sled going great. Mike Japp from Fox had the shocks working great, except for that little mishap on the last lap with the lapper. Other than that, the sled worked great, and I felt like I could put it wherever I wanted to, and I was super comfortable on it. So, and I just can't thank everybody at the team enough. Sharing Speed Sports, Amsoil, U.S. Air Force, Skidoo, Klein, Milwaukee, Ford, Woody's, Action Graphics, Hayes Brakes, CNA Pro Skis, Goodwin Performance, Fox Shocks, Rock Speed FX. Without them, my sled wouldn't be going as good as it is, and a big shout out to everybody over at the Mobile Medical too. Took a pretty good spill this morning in practice and banged up my shoulder pretty good, and they got it taped up and got it looked at, so everything came back good. And without those guys on track, we'd be in a lot of trouble, us racers. So just grateful for them, and grateful for my family, my mom and dad for coming out. CTI knee braces, XIP training, my teammate Lincoln, one of my best friends, and he's just pushing me to my limits, and I think he's really helping me as a racer, and hopefully he can get the dub tonight.
True resilience. Congrats.
Thank you.
Hunter Patnode, he's defending your Pro-Lite lead here in the points championship. Let's give it up for your top three in Pro-Lite.
A little mishap. That's highlight reel material, man.
Yeah, it is. That's for sure. So, congratulations to the top three again. Hey, I get to do something. You see the winners up there, Hunter Patnode, a big smile on his face. I'm going to put a big smile on somebody's face. They had a 50-50 drawing. And this ticket number, go to the ticket booth, you have won $330. Here's a ticket number, 097471. Again, it's a blue ticket, 097471. Go to the ticket booth. There's $330 waiting for you.